Hey everyone, this is Prince Watercrest, and welcome back to Let's Play Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers 2. In the first episode, Fat Cat broke out of prison, we defused a bomb in a restaurant, and now we have to go after Fat Cat, who has now escaped from prison, so he doesn't go for the Urn of the Pharaohs and do who knows what with it. Also, why was he in prison? His owner was, but he wasn't, according to the TV show. Anyway, let's go ahead and begin. We'll be meeting a couple of new enemies in the ship. And first one we'll see is this porcupine. He has to be facing away from you in order to hit him with a crate. If he's facing towards you, he will brace himself for the hit and it will not work. Also, I have to stand on those lights to get to those 4 crates there. Another new enemy, these bugs that will fly towards you and shoot down pollen as they go. That pollen or powder, whatever it is, it will hurt you, so you want to be very careful of where it is. Thankfully, it only goes straight down. Also, this metal crate will be used to get over the spikes, and you always throw it at this weird angle. That's the only way the game lets you throw it. So yeah, we can use these license platforms, even though we won't be seeing a whole lot of them. And we're going to be in the outdoor area here, where we'll eventually meet some other new enemies as well. Also, some of the bugs will be flying around in a circle in one spot, and they'll just keep shooting that powder stuff downwards, like this guy. Regardless of how they attack you, they're still pretty easy to deal with. So, now that we've gotten all the enemies taken care of and mentioned and everything, let's go ahead and talk about this baseball. Use it to get over the spikes and hit that button over there. At least the spikes don't insta-kill you. When you hit this button, you'll be able to use this platform and go over here to this doorway. If you need to be healed for whatever reason, or if you're playing on 2-player mode and both of you need to be healed, you can do it here. You'll then end up right here, and you can continue on. From here you want to go left. You meet a brand new enemy. These monkeys in buckets that throw their hats at you. Also, you'll be seeing a gold variant of the bugs. But they're just like the blue ones. They just go right instead of left because, well, this is the only area where you'll see the gold bugs. And they're just going to be facing or moving right in this area anyway. Also, I tried to see if those were hats or fish. They're hats. I'm doing this in post-commentary because I messed this up. Messed up the execution of the beginning. But I'm still doing commentary on this nonetheless. And over here, we'll be taking on the boss. The boss here is a weasel with a flask. And whenever he drinks out of it, he spits out a couple of fireballs. You want to keep going up. You don't want to go too high up because this guy might get you from a poorly timed jump that sends you nowhere. And you want to keep throwing crates at his head. This guy will usually jump to one platform and spit fire at you. If you're a little further ahead of him than you should be, sometimes he'll jump to 2 instead of 1. Like he'll jump to 1 and he'll jump to another one. You'll probably see it a couple times, like right here. This guy goes down after a couple of hits. And eventually, you'll be able to head on to the next level. This should be the last hit, I think. There we go. And because we managed to pick up 50 or more Rescue Rangers icons in 3 stages, we're able to increase our max health to 4 hearts. The maximum you can get, I believe, is 5. So, once you make it to 5, you have enough hits to get through the game. You also have plenty of lives by that point, too. Also, apparently that carpet at the bottom seems to have nothing. I thought maybe it would have a heart on it. Oh well. But anyway, we're now at the warehouse, and if you pay attention, you'll see somebody go in there. Zipper notices it. Zipper tells everybody. Monterey Jack translates. And we all go inside. When we go inside the warehouse, however, we found it is very pitch black. Also, Monty is supposed to be saying that line, but they credit it to one of the playable characters. They credited the ship for some strange reason. All of a sudden, the door shuts, and we find out there's food in here. The door has shut, and on the other end of the door is Fat Cats. And this is where we find out what Fat Cat is doing with the Urn of the Pharaohs. The Urn of the Pharaohs is full of ancient spirits, which he plans to unleash as part of his plot to take over the world. It doesn't really necessarily say how he's going to take over the world with all the spirits running around, but this is a Disney game. Also, Fat Cat tells you that you're in a giant refrigerator, and you'll be frozen solid in 3 minutes. Fat Cat gets away, leaving you stuck here, and somehow trying to find a way to get out of this place. Thankfully, Chip manages to find an opening at the top of the refrigerated area. This is apparently our only shot. And then the game tells you you actually have 3 minutes to get through the stage, or else you will be frozen solid. Thankfully, due to this game being made for younger gamers, this is more than enough time to get through it. Enemies that you'll see here include these ice skating penguins that take 2 hits to kill, and these snowboarding rats. Really love the music for this stage, by the way. You'll also see another stage hazard. Well, 2 of them. One of them is the ice physics, though thankfully, if you jump in place, you'll stop sliding around. The other one are these icicles that will hit you and freeze you. I'm pretty sure if you get hit by those, it's instant death, though I'm not sure. I never get hit by any of those because I pretty much know where they're going to be at all times. But I'd rather not chance it at this point in the game. If you don't make it before the 3 minutes are up, you do lose a life. You do get frozen solid. Also, I could have grabbed those crates there, but whatever. You do have the drop down to get the lower Rescue Rangers icons on these fans, which will automatically lift you up whenever you manage to be right over them. Despite the fact that there's like a short time limit of 3 minutes, you do have more than enough time to get through the stage and get all the crates and find out what's inside all of them. So that kind of helps. Thankfully, we don't have too much further to go with this stage. As I said before, I really love the music in this stage in particular. The game does have some good music, though for some reason it isn't as memorable as the first game, but it is still pretty good, especially by Capcom standards from this area, nevertheless. And you want to watch out for that rat because he can hit you on the way back up after bouncing off the ground there. That opening to the upper right is the exit. Thankfully, there is no boss. Once you get through here, you'll instantly complete the stage. And I don't know why the volume went down there slightly, but sometimes the Windows 10 recorder does that. Oh well. Anyway, now we're out of the refrigerated area, and now we are near this haunted house. As you can tell by the spirit floating left and right in the background, Fat Cat has opened up the Urn of the Pharaohs and let all the evil ancient spirits loose. So now we have to go into the haunted house, deal with all the ghosts, which may or may not be a coincidence, given that this is a haunted house, and close the Urn of the Pharaoh and hopefully face Fat Cat once and for all. But that will have to wait until the next video. So join me next time where I go through this haunted house and try to see if we can catch up with Fat Cat. Until then, this is Prince Watercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!